Good morning. This is May Duldalau with Creative Abundance Now and Yes, Financially Free on TikTok and on YouTube. And I am live every day at 5 a.m. Hawaii time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern. And I do this gratitude practice, peace practice, and financial freedom affirmations and visualization. So thank you for joining me for today's live. My name is May Duldalau. I live in Waikiki, Hawaii. My husband Jamal and our 12-year-old son Jordan. Back in 2011, I had over $40,000 of credit card debts, line of credit debts. But I paid it all off by April 2016. And then I started coaching clients to do what I did, which wasn't just pay off debt. Our net worth had improved by about $500,000. We're making almost $500,000 a month. No, sorry. Almost $500 a month in passive income, mostly from dividend yielding stocks, right? And started buying property with my husband. Before then, I hadn't owned any property. Property in Hawaii is pretty expensive. But anyway, I started buying property with my husband. We bought our first condo in Waikiki in 2017. In 2018, we bought our second condo, which is an Airbnb business, which we still run today. And in 2019, we sold the first condo and bought this one, which is a 3-bedroom. So it was twice as big as the first one. So we own 2 condos right now. So that's my story very quickly. If you want to find out more about me and get the free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom, and get free monthly trainings and the replays to them, then go to yesfinanciallyfree.com. All right. And there you'll find the replays to all my lives. I have blogs for every day that I've gone live for over 3 months now. I've been live every day. So you can check all those lives. You can check the first one when I went live. I didn't go live at 5 a.m. the first day. I was like, I'm going to go live every day. I don't know when or how, but I'm going to figure it out. The reason I started doing it, by the way, is because of the Walk for Peace monks. The Walk for Peace monks inspired me to do a daily peace practice. And because of that practice, I became happier and I just became better at everything, including blogging and doing my daily habits. And it just improved my life so much. So I'm going to show you how to get on my email list and get that free ebook. Go to yesfinanciallyfree.com. All right. Go to contact us. It's on the menu on the top of my webpage. Okay. Contact us. And if you scroll down, there is a form you fill out. Just put in your first name, email, and hit the button. That's it. And you get the free ebook to that email instantly. So you got to check the email, make sure you got that ebook. Free Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom. If you didn't get the ebook, look in your spam folder. If it's not there, try another email address or look in the promotions tab if you have Gmail. They put it there. All right. And then you will get that ebook. You'll get the invites to my trainings. And if you want a specific training, you can ask me and I can do it for you. All right. So if you have any questions, let me know. All right. Somebody invites me to co-host. Interesting. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that means, honey. But thank you. All right. So let's begin with our gratitude practice. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute. Here we go. Say thank you for 1 minute. Okay, guys?
1 minute timer started.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to be co-host. When I figure out what that means, I might accept. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for a beautiful day. Thank you that we are alive today. Thank you for this amazing weather we're having. Thank you. Thank you that Hawaii is such a beautiful place to live. And it's such a pretty place. Thank you. There are fish in the water and turtles and seals. And thank you so much for the sea urchins and the seaweed and the moss and the OPE. Thank you. Thank you for shrimp and lobsters and crabs. So many crabs. Thank you for the beautiful lava rocks and sand and glass. And thank you for fire. And thank you for our health and fingernails and toes. And thank you that I feel good this morning. Thank you for my health. Thank you. My heart is beating. Thank you for all the people who are joining us. Thank you, Mary. And thank you, Thomas. Thank you, A1. Alexa, stop. Thank you, Alexa. All right. So thank you very much, Banks Bear. Thank you, Nine. Thank you, Philip King. Okay, Philip. Thank you so much. All right, I really appreciate you. All right, so that's our gratitude practice. That's super simple, right? Now we're going to do our peace practice. And that's the one that's like, wow. You know, if you want to feel happy, like really happy, not like, you know, temporary. I'm talking change. You know, I used to be sad sometimes and it was hard for me to work. So I'd go and, you know, I'd exercise, I'd do healthy things, but I wasn't working because I would be sad, right? And then I started doing this peace practice on January 15th. Gone. The sadness is gone. You want to cure that kind of thing? Do this peace practice. And then you're going to find out your life is awesome. For real. Okay? All right, anyway. Write down, today is going to be my peaceful day. That's the first step. Okay, today is going to be my peaceful day. Read it out loud in your head. And then say it out loud. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Huh. All right. Step 1 done. That was easy, right? Okay. Step 2, mindfulness breathing. All you do is focus on your breath right here. Breathe in and out, right? Normal breathing. Okay. Count. In 1, out 1, in 2, out 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Okay? Count to 5, then start over again, right? 1 to 6, 1 to 7, 1 to 8, 1 to 9, 1 to 10, then start over again, 1 to 5, and so on, all right? If you get distracted from your counting, start over again. Don't make up stories. Don't beat yourself up. Just start over again, all right? Ah, it's so good. This practice is so good. I can't even. All right, anyway, I'm just going to keep telling you what it is. You can do it yourself, and you find out if you like it or not, all right? Next, if a thought comes up to distract you, you know how sometimes people can't sleep at night because they keep thinking about something, right? This is what you do. You look at the thought in your mind, and you say thought, 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 and you come back to your breathing. And eventually that thought will disappear on its own. Isn't that a miracle? It's so good, all right? The same thing with feelings like itchiness, pain, numbness, nausea. Feeling, come back to your breathing. Or hunger. I feel that sometimes. Then you can do sound, come back to your breathing. I was just watching Monte Panakara. He is the head monk for the Walk for Peace, right? And he was speaking at Lake Cunningham in San Jose. They're having a festival in honor of Buddha's birth, enlightenment, death, Buddha, right? And they're celebrating that in Lake Cunningham in San Jose, California, right? So I went to hear his speech, and there's someone with a loudspeaker, you know, saying really bad things about Buddha. Like, you're going to have, every time you have a lot of people, you're going to have people who say mean things. You know, it's just the way it is. Right? These lives are the same. When I have lots of people in these lives, someone's always saying something, you know, not nice. But that's the way it is, right? The more attention you get. So he's really got a lot of attention now because he's super famous now. Millions of followers online, you know, because we all love being happy and being peaceful, you know. But anyway, so this guy is like megaphoning him, and he is like super cool as a cucumber. He does his talk, and he says this. He's like, when we were walking for peace, when I started in Alabama, you know, when we started attracting huge crowds of people, every day, someone was yelling. I think it was the same guy on a microphone saying, you know, all this stuff about, you know, trying to get people to stop. I don't know what he's doing, honestly. Just being really loud, right? And you have to react with loving kindness, peace, compassion. And you cannot get angry, right? That's what causes you to not be at peace, right? We say today is going to be our peaceful day because we mean it. No one can ruin it except us. We are in charge of our own peace. No matter what happens outside our lives, yeah? Somebody doesn't agree with our appearance. It doesn't like how I talk. Doesn't like my hair being long or short, right? They don't like the way you look. Whatever, right? They don't like you talking about peace because they want war. Whatever it is, okay? Whatever it is, there's always going to be someone outside who doesn't agree with you. That is just the way life is, right? How do you deal with that? You have to be peaceful inside yourself, yeah? And the breathing practice we're going to do prepares you for these moments in life so that he talked right through it. totally fine. Sends love and kindness to everyone, including the guy megaphoning him. It's just the most miraculous thing. And it's funny because the more the guy megaphones him, the more you want to be like, dude, you like him even more, because you're bringing attention to him. And it's like, how can you be so mean? Like, for so many days. Like, it's like so ridiculous. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, like I said. So we're going to do this peace practice. All right. So now you know what to do. Count your breaths. All you do is focus on your breathing. Don't control your breathing. Just focus on it. Count it. If you get distracted, just come back to it. All right. Alexa, set timer for 3 minutes. Close your eyes. Let's begin. Okay, relax from the top of your head, your eyes, nose, mouth, chin, neck, shoulders, chest, down your hips, legs, knees, shin, calves, ankles, feet, and toes. Just relax. And breathe in and out 3 deep breaths. Okay, now focus on your breathing. Alexa, stop. That's it, 3 minutes. So during your day, if you're working an 8-hour day, every hour, just stop everything you're doing, put it down, close your eyes, do that. And then by the end of your workday, you'll have done 8 to 10 minutes of mindfulness breathing, mindfulness practice. See how it feels. Yeah. An hour before you go to bed, do the same thing I just did. And then also reflect upon your day. Is there anything that you did to hurt somebody? I was saying the other day that I picked up my son late from an after school program. So while I was doing my evening practice, I realized I should apologize. So I went on my phone, and you're not supposed to go on your phone before you go to bed. An hour before you go to bed, put your phone away, don't look at it. But I went on my phone to email him and say, I'm sorry and I won't do it again. Right? And then I put the phone away. But basically, ask for forgiveness just like that. Promise you won't do it again. And then forgive yourself. And then also, did anyone do anything to hurt you? Right? Did anyone megaphone you today? Did anyone try to suppress you and make you not be heard or not be seen? Or did anyone hurt you? Forgive them. And that's the hardest one, right? But forgive them too. Yeah, forgive yourself, forgive other people, and then go to sleep peacefully. Yeah, go to sleep peacefully. Wake up in the morning feeling great because you had a peaceful sleep, right? Don't look at your phone right away. Fix your bed, make it neat and tidy. Go ahead, do your bathroom ritual routine. Don't bring the phone into the bathroom. Clean the bathroom mirror if it's dirty. Yeah, every morning, keep it clean. And then after that, write down your sentence. Today is going to be my peaceful day. After that, do the mindfulness breathing that we just did. Then do some exercise. Yeah, I do push-ups. I'm a girl and I'm trying to do real push-ups. So that's what I do. I do 20 push-ups, right? And then I do sit-ups. Yeah. I do an energy healing routine as well. Yeah. Sometimes I do some yoga in addition to that. And then eat your breakfast and then go about your day. Yeah, if you need to look at your phone, right? So you create your own morning routine, but that's kind of like an idea of one that Bhante Panakara recommended. And every day while you're doing regular activities, try to focus on that activity only. So when you're eating, only focus on eating. Don't eat like that, by looking at your phone and eat. Just eat. Just taste your food, enjoy it, swallow it, digest it properly, chew it, let's see what else. Everything, driving, cooking, cleaning, doing work. Focus on one thing at a time. Your work will become better. You will feel happier. I do. I do. I feel happier doing mundane things like blow drying my hair and cooking and cutting carrots. I don't know why. I just like cutting carrots, but I feel better. I feel happier. Try it, That's it. That's the mindfulness practice, the peace practice, which I think is super powerful, which is why I spend so much time on it every morning. Okay. And that is why I'm here live every morning. It's because of that peace practice. All right. So now we're going to do our financial freedom practice. Yeah, financial freedom is fun, right? Who doesn't want to be financially free, right? You can quit your job like I did. You can blog, do lives, although you don't need to quit a job to blog. I was blogging before I quit my job, so it's not like you need to do that. But financial freedom rocks, all right? So let's talk about how to create financial freedom, all right? So go to yesfinanciallyfree.com and go to the map to freedom. On the map to freedom, it's in the menu. There's 5 maps. The 5th map is called Do It Yourself on yesfinanciallyfree.com. Basically, everything in map 5 is free. And it's got a list of a lot of blogs that I've done, and they are awesome. But one of them is called 643 Affirmations for Financial Freedom, Wealth, Abundance, Money, and Prosperity. So we are going to create a commercial in our mind about financial freedom. Yeah? All right? Instead of commercials about other things that are not good for us, we're going to create our own destiny by putting our own thoughts in our head. Yeah? Okay, so repeat after me. Whatever activities I perform make money for me, and I'm always full of money. That's a funny one. Whatever activities I perform make money for me, and I'm always full of money. There you go, guys. Why do all the activities I perform make money for me? Why do all the activities I perform make money for me? Right? My bank balance is increasing every day, and I always have enough money for myself. That is a nice one, isn't it? My bank balance is increasing every day, and I always have enough money for myself. Why is my bank balance increasing every day? Why do I always have enough money for myself? Why is my bank balance increasing every day? Why do I always have enough money for myself? Woohoo! Money and I are friends, right? Money and I are friends. Money and I are friends. Why are money and I friends? Why are money and my friends? How? How are money and I friends? How are money and I friends? Yeah, that's a good one, right? I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet. I love that one. I learned that from the Millionaire Mind Intensive, and it was still owned by T. Harv Eker. who wrote the book Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. That was such a good seminar, but he taught us every time we find money on the street, pick it up and say, I am a money magnet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I still do it today. Every time I find money, I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet, right? I am a money magnet. Never take money for granted, even a penny you find on the street. That is money. And now pennies are worth more than a cent, apparently. So finding pennies is like finding nickels or dimes or dollars now. My son told me like someone was selling pennies online for like hundreds of dollars because they're not making them anymore. So, geez, you find a penny? I am a money magnet. All right, we're done with our financial freedom affirmations. Now we're going to do our visualization. We're done for today. All right? So what is a financial freedom visualization? All you do is imagine that you are financially free. What would your life be like? Right? When I was working a job and I had all that credit card debt and all that, and I felt really burdened, like I had to make all these debt payments every month, right? Mortgage, food, debt payments. The debt payments were higher than anything. Like I was paying $1,200 or higher a month just to pay off credit cards and lines of credit. It was crazy high for me because I didn't make that much a month. Yeah. So at that time, I imagined sitting in my kitchen. My kitchen is really bright and nice and airy. That's why the kitchen, with my computer in front of me, looking at my bank account, seeing it full of money and feeling just so good, yay. That was when I first imagined financial freedom for myself. Okay. Now it's different. Now I'm like in the ocean surfing with my dog, and I don't own a dog, by the way, but I'm surfing with a dog that I own, and my son is there, my husband, and sometimes we have honored guests and a beautiful home on the beach, but it doesn't matter. Pick whatever you like. This is your dream, yeah? And it can change over time. So just imagine you are financially free. Imagine it, feel the feelings of being financially free, okay? All right, close your eyes and do that. Hand on your heart, breathe in and out gratitude through your heart space first. It's so good to be alive and have dreams, isn't it? It's so good to be alive, to have fun and enjoy life and imagine things like financial freedom, isn't it? Isn't it amazing? All right, now begin. Imagine you're financially free. Feel the feelings. Go. All right, open your eyes, and we are done. All right? Financial freedom exercise complete. So just let it go. Don't think about it for the rest of the day. You are done. Isn't that amazing? Have a great day. All right. Now, if you want to work with me or you want to ask me questions about financial freedom, I am available on my blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com. All you have to do is go scroll down until you see this picture that says, want to talk to May? Yeah. And it says, schedule a free financial consultation. It is absolutely free for 15 minutes. You just click on that, schedule a time, pick a day, pick a time, and then you'll get a Zoom invite. And then we can talk about whatever financial freedom stuff you want to talk about. It's that simple. Yeah? So just go ahead and schedule it in, and then I will chat with you. And then maybe a lot of people, they talk to me and their issue is solved like within 15 minutes. That's it. That's it. Like it's like they just had this little mental block, and then like, oh, wait, I really want to go to the theater with my wife. I'm like, okay, so go. And they're like, wait. And I'm like, go ahead, look in your phone right now. What's the next show you want to see? And they find it. I'm like, okay, can you buy tickets for that show? Can you put it in your calendar and go? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, so is that cool? And they're like, yes. And then they're so happy. They're like, oh my God, you've blown my mind. It's like, wow. A lot of people don't realize that you can change your life without money. You know, they're like, I want financial freedom, but what they really want is to enjoy their life. Yeah, that's all you really want, right? To feel like to understand how precious your life is, to actually really enjoy it. You don't need money to do that. But if you want help with money, I can help you too. But if you just want to talk for 15 minutes and get through some obstacle, go ahead. It's completely free, right? Thank you very much for being on the live today. Follow if you haven't followed, share it, send me a like, comment. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. See you again tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and have a great day. Aloha. Take care.